Hello, my beautiful ones. Sorry, I know it's been a long time since I've said anything. I've just been really busy. Moving around. I had to let go of my job because of where I was moving to. I couldn't get to it without a special ride, which we don't have buses in this area, so I can't do anything. No license, no car. Welcome to my world. Anyhow, today's message is for those that are going through something. Whether it be the loss of a family member, loss of a friend, even the loss of a pet. Everybody's going through something in their life. I mean, you've got kids that are bullied at school. You got teenagers who are going through so many changes and they're confused, lost a lot, or sometimes a little too abrasive. But remember, no matter how bad your situation is, there are others who are in far worse condition. You know, it's just, people make fun of everybody and they don't always realize that something bad's going on in their life. I mean, right now, my life is okay. You know, I'm not working much anymore. I mean, I will be getting a new job probably sooner or later, but right now I'm just giving myself a break. People, wonder, they'll make fun of somebody maybe because they're not working or because they choose not to work. These people could be like me. We have physical disabilities that give us issues. Like, my back was damaged during my Navy years, and my knees also. So it's harder on us to try to work when our body doesn't really want to work with us. That kid on the street that you're making fun of because his clothes are shabby, it could be because his parents can't afford anything and that, they're just barely getting by. Those who make fun of people who don't have that much money in their family, let's just say high school, well, any school, is hard as heck on all children. You've got the cliques where everybody fits in a certain group, and, one group makes fun of another, either because one group is popular because they're athletes or cheerleaders or someone with money in the family. They make fun of people like us who have very little money or who live a tougher life. If they see a kid whose clothes are not, up to fashion, they're outdated, they make fun of him. Because, oh, that's not what you're supposed to wear. That looks wrong. You're just out of style. This, that. Honey, plain and simple. Everybody's got problems. And if the child doesn't have a name brand, so it just means their parents can't afford it. You think because you got money, you're better than everybody, but truth is you're not. We're all human. And when we all die, we go to the same places, and you can't take it with you. Sorry, that's just not the way it works. So living this life thinking you're better than everybody because you got money or because you're popular, and this isn't just in schools, my dear. This is even at workplaces, neighborhoods. People believe, like me and my sister moved to a trailer. Some of the nicknames you'll hear behind people's back because they live in a trailer is, oh, she's trailer trash, oh, she's poor, oh, this, oh, that. What they don't know is my sister and I were in a far shabbier house in very bad condition, and this was the only place that would accept us because of credit scores and all that jazz. You've got people who are different than you. Maybe they're of a different color. Maybe they're a different preference sexually. Everybody likes to make fun of everybody because it makes them feel better or because they think they're better than somebody. Here's a clue, chica. Nobody's better than anybody. You may have a better personality than some. You may be better off financially than some. You may have a better job. That doesn't make you better. It just means your situation is better. But as a person, what makes you better? I don't get it. Because you are not better than anyone. If If you have nasty tempers and treat other people rudely, or you abuse your power as a boss at work, or, you know, you think you're better because, oh, I have a bigger dog, or I'm more popular, I have more money, I can do this, you can't do this. Just because you have a better set of skills or a better job or more money doesn't make you better. Your personality is what makes you a person. And if you treat somebody like dirt simply because they don't fit in with what you think is the right thing, honey, that makes you trash. You don't make fun of people. You don't bully them. You don't treat them like they're less than you simply because you can afford more than they can. Or maybe your kid's Mr. Wonderful, Mr. Popular. Everybody loves him, and their kid is Mr. I'm going to go hide in the corner. I'm suffering. I'm going to get bullied. Parents are just the same as their children. The way you act towards your children or the way you teach them is the way they act in school. So if you teach your child, oh, it's okay to bully somebody because they don't have your money, they don't have the outfit you have, they're not cool. If your parents teach you that, don't listen. Parents, you are a mirror. These children learn from you. All these racists and bad behaviors and all this shit, they learn it from you. You were the first person they grow up with. You're the first person to teach them everything. They mimic you. If you have an attitude, they're going to have an attitude. If they're disrespectful towards their elders or disrespectful towards other people, it's because you are. Because you choose to think that you are better, so therefore your child is better. People, get it through your skull. Nobody's better than anybody. We all suffer. We all go through bad things. We all have issues in our lives. I mean, I just came off of a spree of most of my family passing on to the next world on me. I've lost 6 family members within the last 8 months. 6 in 8 months' time. Our family is not exactly in the most pleasant sense of mind. Family is family. No matter how big or how small, it's always going to be important. People are always going to deal with issues. You know, maybe there comes a time when you lose somebody and you're in no mood and you don't want to talk to nobody and you're just down. Maybe you have issues at work because you're letting your grief or your upset get in the way of your work because you can't concentrate. Pull yourself out of that. I know it's not easy. Grieving there is no time limit. But you need to pull yourself together and live for those who no longer do. So don't ever treat people disrespectfully. Don't ever be rude to them. Don't act like you're better than they are just because you have more clothes, more money, more power. The sad thing is, this world runs on a social puzzle or social gather, whatever you want to call it. There's always going to be someone who's at the highest ring of the ladder, and they're always going to freaking put more importance in themselves and their families than they are to you. Politicians, governors, doctors, lawyers. It doesn't matter what your job is. There's always going to be somebody better than you. Or I should say, better with a better situation than you. And it's not because they are better than you, it's because their situation worked out differently than yours. Sure, I would like to be someone who has a decent amount of money. I would like to be someone who can afford day-to-day stuff without going broke. But this is the card I've been dealt. You have to deal with everything. Nobody is exempt from anything. Just because you're higher on the social ladder, have more money, or more privileges does not mean you are exempt from disease, death, loss, pain, trouble. Matter of fact, some would say if you do have more money than others, then you are in more danger than others because you have what others want. Some will go about it the wrong way and take it. Sometimes you're in a more desperate situation than others. We are people. We are human. We are one race. Skin color don't matter. Sexual preference don't matter. Religion sure as hell don't matter. This world was built on religion. Everybody likes to say, oh, God wants this or God wants that. Here's a clue, honey. What religion do you know is fully true? What religion is fully false? This world was built on beliefs. Religion's only one of them. Everybody wants to think that, oh, I'm better off because I'm Christian. Or I'm smarter or I'm nicer than others because I'm Christian. Sweetheart, your religion doesn't make you a nice person. Your clothes don't make you a nice person. Your job does not make you a nice person. Your personality makes you a nice person. If you can give love and affection to others who are less fortunate than you, even lend a helping hand when a time is necessary, that's what you do. You don't treat others like they're below you, dogs to step on, simply because they don't have what you have. It's called greed. This world built a lot of its ambitions through religion or through old money or through history. You know, we have people that use their power as nothing more than a weapon. We need to see the world for what it is. Everybody is equal. Whether you're a man, woman, black, white, Mexican, or whatever orient you are. Whatever preference you are. Everybody's equal. We all are offered the same choices in life. We all go to death. Matter of fact, death is the only guarantee in life. There is no difference between me or someone like Bill Gates or Donald Trump or those who have a fortune. We are all equal. Just because, thing is, the society doesn't see it that way. They still have a habit of paying men higher wages than women 95% of the time, at least in the higher corporates. Which doesn't make sense to me because, like I said, we're all equal. Just because this world started out as a man's world where the man had control of everything, it's no longer like that. The world is no longer under the control of only men. Women have control in this world. Men, women, black, white, race, whatever you are. We all have some control in this world. Yeah, there are still some men who think they're superior to women. Joke's on them. There may be some things men can do that we women cannot. But there are some things we women can do that men cannot. If you want to see it in that light. We're the ones who carry children for 9 months and give birth. Men can't do that. Not unless they've had a sex change operation. That's the only way they'll be able to do that. We women raise our children and teach them and help them just as much as a man. Hell, there are some women in this world who are doing it on their own. They have no father or fathers in the picture. They're doing it all on their own because the father's lousy, missing, a jerk, or just doesn't care. Women can do what men can do. Yeah, we all have our limitations, but that's life. I don't see how it is that we women sometimes get treated as lower than, simply because we can't seem to do what other men can do. What's the one thing? There's some things women can do men can't do. Like I said, the birth thing, carry a child for a month's thing. And then there are some things men can do women can't. Like, you see all these Mr. Universes with their nasty, huge muscles. A woman can do that too. You see a man running a corporation on his own, big boss man, CEO, boss of everything. Women can do that too. Although by scientific research, women do have stronger lower bodies than upper bodies. And the men have the upper body strength. That's because men have been doing manual labor jobs since, well, the world began. So their body was built to handle that much weight. It was built to be strong enough to shoulder all the burdens they carried early in the world. Women can't always do what other men do. We can't always lift 1,000 pounds. We can't always run 3 or 4 miles unless you're military. I don't see why it is that this world just wants to treat everybody like they're different. Like we're all on different playing levels. Just because you have money and power doesn't make you a good person or a better one. It just means you have better financial ideas or plans or statuses. Being poor and on the street isn't always people's faults. Sometimes they end up in the street because no one helps them. They end up poor, alone, homeless because there is nobody to offer them shelter or offer them help. We have homeless shelters. We have orphanages for children who have lost their parents, but we don't have enough of them. We need to build more. You know, this world is just a chaotic mess of the upper class elite wanting to control the lower class elite, believing they have the right to more privileges than we have the lower class. That's not always true, dude. We have the same rights as anyone else. We have the right to make more money. We have the right to raise our children by ourselves if it is necessary. We have a right to build a company, to run a company. We have the right to marry who we choose. We have the right to love who we choose. It's our right. Everybody has a right to be human. We all make mistakes, all do the same stuff. Some of us do other things that are looked down upon in society. There are shame games. People like to body shame women or men or anyone. Like, I'm definitely chunky, or at least chubby. I'm not sure what you call me, but I'm not skinny. I have more belly than I do anything. Yeah, you've got skinny girls out there who think they're prettier because they don't have all the excess weight on them. You have men that think the same way. They like their women skinny, pretty. They like trophy wives. They look down upon those of us who are not quite so pretty, not quite so skinny, you know, and they treat us like we're aliens because we don't fit the social standard for beauty. Luckily, in the past 10 years, the social standard for beauty has been changing. We do have some curvaceous models, women with more weight on them that have become models, just like the skinny ones that used to be. These days, it's starting to change a bit. People are starting to see curvaceous women or full-bodied women as beautiful. We set the standards so we can change the standards. Society for years has always run on the ideals of the ideal family. The ideal woman, tall, blonde, skinny, just decent size. That is the perfect woman. Society for men. Man has to be tall, skinny, well built, muscles. You know, that is the standard of male beauty. Muscle, beautiful face, you know, skinny, well built. That is the social standard. The social standards for males haven't changed that much. I have not seen anything of full-bodied males or heavier set males as being models or anything like that. Because the standard for women may have changed, but the standard for men still hasn't. I won't deny it. I like my men tall, skinny, well-built with muscles. To To me, that's hot. Just don't become Mr. Universe on me. That is way too much muscle and grotesque. Some people may find a lot like that attractive. I do not. If you're Mr. Universe with muscles that on top of muscles, that's not really attractive. That's putting your health at risk. I mean, I've dated men who are skinny, short, fat, tall. You know, I've dated men of all shapes, sizes, and even a few different races. Because to me, it don't matter. Yes, every woman or man is born with a symmetrical design in their mind that is desirable to their eyes. I once knew a woman who found heavyset men desirable because in her eyes, that's the symmetry that she liked. By symmetry, like I said, tall, skinny, well-built, nice muscles, six-pack, eight-pack if possible. That's my symmetric. But I've also been attracted to men with blonde head and blue eyes, men with black hair, green eyes, men with dark skin, men with pale. You know, there are certain things that attract certain people because they are genetically wired to find that type of thing attractive. I mean, there are skinny women who find big set men attractive. Skinny men that find big set women attractive. Everybody has a preference or a design that's been genetically imposed on them. That is who we are. It doesn't mean we don't like a person just by looks alone, no. It may be the looks that attract us, but it's the personality that keeps the attraction. Like, I could see a really good-looking, gorgeous man. Beautiful face, nice body, perfect shape. But if I get to know him and start noticing that he's cruel, unkind, abusive, rude, or treats women like sheep, I won't like him anymore. His face may still be attractive, but his personality will kill the attraction. It isn't just the body or the face that matters, it's also the way you act, your personality, the way you carry yourself. I've always told women the sexiest thing on them is confidence. It's the same with men. The sexiest thing you can have is confidence. Whether you're a big woman, big man, skinny woman. That's up to you. Everybody is the same in many ways. We all have a certain attraction to certain things. We all have certain desires we wish to have fulfilled. We all have fantasies and dreams of our perfect life. My perfect life would be me with an office job where I'm banking at, say, $800 every couple of weeks. I would be fine with that. I would have a good husband or boyfriend or whatever it is I have, and I would be able to concentrate and, have a decent life. That would be my fantasy. That's my dream life. A good job, a good man. Works for me. I mean, yeah. My fantasies and dreams are different. Dreams are something you can make into reality. Fantasies are something you can't always make come true. Like, my greatest fantasy is dating my Korean K-pop artist, Kim Jae-joon, also known as Hero. That would be my fantasy. Dating him, getting to know the person behind the music. This gorgeous man with a beautiful face, beautiful body, absolutely fabulous voice. That would be my dream. That would be my fantasy come true. But the dream of getting a job that makes a normal amount, having a good, decent mail, is a dream. One I can make into reality should I make that choice. Kim Jae-joon's a fantasy. One I can't get my hands on because he's halfway across the world and doesn't know I exist. Everybody has dreams, everybody has fantasies. Some turn into reality. Some, they never quite get there. Some of their dreams get broken. Some dreams get lost along the way because reality sets in and it's hard to reach your dream if you don't have the skill, the support, opportunity, or money to do so. My heart goes out to those who are still trying to reach for their dream, no matter how hard it is. But one thing you must always remember is anything worth having is worth working hard for. You know, if you want to work that hard, you want to do this, then you put your mind to it, your body, and focus and push. Money makes difficult situations because money makes the world go round. And we don't always have enough of it to share with others or to make our dreams come true. It's just a matter of trying to survive in the world. The ideas of romance and true love and all this fell into ashes long ago, with the reality of wanting to change the world, wanting to survive. True love is hard to find. Most people don't even believe in it anymore. Because the reality of the fact that we have to survive. You can't survive on love alone, no matter what the stories and songs say. You have to have something behind you to survive. With some people, they set aside romantic relationships for the sake of money or privilege. They'll have a husband and they'll go out, or wife, and go around cheating on them with somebody of an upper privileged status. Because they think by sleeping with somebody with an upper average or an upper privilege, they will get that privilege too. Some can sleep their way to the top. Some choose to sometimes. Others do not choose that path. You know, you don't sleep to the top. You earn your way to the top. Some just do it the wrong way. If you want it, earn it. Nothing's ever given. It is always earned. You want privileges, you earn them. You want respect, you earn them. You earn it. You don't, it's never given. Everything you want has to be earned because nothing is ever given. This is the reality that we live in today. We want to survive. We want to have more money. We want to be able to get a bigger house, a better house, prettier furniture, name brand clothes. To do that, we have to either get a higher paying job, get a rich spouse, one foot in the grave, usually preferred. You know, some of us choose the half marks. They choose to do things in a half-assed manner and usually end up with more trouble than privilege because they want to earn it the easy way. Earning money the easy way never gets you far. And if it does get you far, where you get to, you're not always happy with it. Earn what you want. Don't do the easy thing. Don't sleep around. Don't push for a better job unless you earn it. Go to school. Get educated. You know, work hard to get a promotion at work. Don't do it the easy way because that's going to end up in hell for you as you get older. Eventually, it's going to get to a point where everybody's going to not love you, no one's going to want to be around you, or you're going to start ignoring those who do love you. Because to you, surviving and having more money and privilege is far more important than the love of family or friends. Don't let it go that far. Just don't. It'll hurt you in the end, it'll hurt your family. Everybody lives every day with their own problems. We all have issues, and we all have money issues. We all have love issues. We all have clothing issues. We all have housing issues. This is life. Don't forget love because you want to survive. Try to do both. It's hard. Oh, it's very hard. But the harder you work, the better the gift. All you gotta do is keep trying, my babies. One of these days, things are gonna get better for you. You want to lose that weight? Put the effort in to lose it. You want to learn to sing? Put the effort in to sing. You want to dance? Put the effort into dance. Get lessons. You want to go from a worker position to a managerial position. Earn it. Work hard. I apologize. My cat Sasha keeps interfering. He's minding my fur. He's my fur baby. We don't let him outside, so he's always jumping at windows and curtains. So I apologize again for him in photo bombing. Yes, you're photo bombing. But like I said, my babies, earn it. Don't take the easy way out. Don't make yourself think you're better than everyone if you have more. Don't think you're lost because you don't have what others have. Don't give up because you're tired. The harder you work, the better your life. Earn everything you get. Don't try the easy way out because in the end it's just going to hurt. Do your best, push your hardest, and always remember, this world isn't easy, life isn't easy. Death is easy. But what's the point of dying if you've never learned to live? Alright, that's all for now, my babies. I love you. Take care. No matter who you are, where you are, what preference you are, I love you and I will always love you. I am a unique queen. And to me, all my ladies are my other queens. You're queens, ladies. Men, you're kings. You deserve to be treated as such. I don't care who you are, where you've been, or what you've done. I'll still love you anyways as long as you treat me right. And you stay with my friend always. Take care of yourself. Earn what you need. Do what you need. Don't take the easy way out. Push your hardest. Bye.